Hey everybody, welcome back to part 2 of my makeup collection, Declutter. I've kept a lot of stuff up to this point, but I think this is the point where we're probably going to start getting rid of a lot of things. So I'm not going to do a fancy intro. If you guys want to see more of an intro, you can watch part 1 of this video. But for now, we are just going to go ahead and take a deep dive into what is left. So this is my Lorac Pro palette, the original. It is very well loved, so I think I'm going to keep it and try and use it up because I really like the formula of these, and I think this is a really pretty neutral palette. And I don't use it enough, but I want to try and finish it. Okay, this is the Makeover Essentials Classic 10 palette. I got this for Christmas a few years ago, and it's just not my favorite palette. The formula isn't great. It's little cooler toned than I normally use, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. I haven't used the eyeliner. I have used the brush, so I'm going to clean the brush, but I'm going ahead and declutter this guy. This is the Urban Decay Naked Smoky. I got this from a friend who has only used a few shadows in the palette. I'm going to go ahead and keep it just because I did just get it to my collection in the past year or so, and I want to try and get a little bit more use out of it before I declutter it. This is the Urban Decay Original Naked palette. They do not sell this one anymore, and I think it's still really, really pretty. Again, a little more cooler toned than what I normally go for, but when I want a cooler tone look, I do find myself reaching for this palette quite a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. This is the Storybook Cosmetics Robin Hood palette. It's pretty, but I just don't find myself getting a lot of looks out of this palette. I'm just not a monochromatic girl, which I think is why I haven't bought any of the monochromatic palettes from ColourPop yet, other than the Soul palette. I prefer palettes with a lot of different color selection. And the formula is really nice. I haven't used this one too much, so I'm going to go ahead and disinfect it and declutter it. This is the Hank & Henry Living in Color palette. Again, I got this one in a boxy charm. Like I said before with the other one, I just don't find myself being super inspired by it. The formula is okay, it's not my favorite, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one as well. This is Juvia's Place the Nubian palette. This was their first palette ever. I think this is really pretty, and I love Juvia's Place formula, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this. I'm also going to be keeping these two Juvia's Place palettes because, again, I love Juvia's Place, and I like the formula, and I like these palettes a lot. This is the Dose of Colors Marvelous Mauves palette. I got this in a boxy charm. Just can't get comfortable, sorry y'all. I'm going to go ahead and keeping this one as well because I like the colors in it. This is the Ace Beauty Scarlet Dusk palette. Once again, boxy charm. And I really like the pink romantic vibes from this. I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. So these are the ColourPop All Things Equinox and She Got Solstice palette. I bought these very recently when they launched, so I'm going to go ahead and keep them and definitely get some use out of them. These are the Eyelure London Pro Magnetic Eyeliner and Lash Glue. I'm still testing these out. They're not, like, they hold on really nicely, but I don't like the way that the liner flakes off at the end of the night when I'm trying to remove it, but I'm going to go ahead and keep them because they do work, and I can see myself using them because it's a pretty natural style. This is the Ciate London Everyday Vacay Loose Setting Powder. I'm going to go ahead and toss this just because I know, not toss it, declutter it. I'm going to try and donate it. I've only used it once. I actually just opened it to try and test it out. It's good, but I know that there's another one in my collection that I like better, and I don't need both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. This is the Ulta Beauty eyeshadow palette from their Black Widow collection. If for no other reason, I'm going to keep it because it's Black Widow, but I do actually really like it. I like this color here, and I like the two reds in the palette, and I could find myself doing looks with this, and it's Black Widow, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this. This is the Studio Makeup Ease to Wear eyeshadow palette. I think I got this one in a boxy charm. I don't even know if I've used it. I think I've swatched all the colors, but I don't think I've used it. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter this because I don't think I need it. This is the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder palette. I love the formula of these and how pigmented they are, so I'm for sure keeping this. And last but not least, in terms of eyeshadow palettes, this is the Violet Voss Essentials Pro Series palette. I got this in, I think, my first BoxyCharm. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep it because I do like the formula of these and I like the color selection. I think it's pretty fun. Alright, so last but not least for my makeup, we have the giant studio case here. This is a photo, large photo craft keeper is what it's called. This is where the majority of my loose products are, and this is going to be an adventure because I think I'm going to find things in here that I completely forgot about. So, you know, we'll find out. So let's just start from the beginning. So this has Carmex lip balm, which again, I'm definitely not getting rid of. And this appears to be all ColourPop liquid lipsticks, which is not surprising in the slightest. So this is in the shade Aquarius 2. I think this one is a little light for me, so I'm going to go ahead and toss it because I have had it for a while and I just don't use it, so I think it's time to get rid of it. This is the Ultra Metallic Lip in the shade Morning Glory. I think this is a really unique color, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. This is in the shade Circles. I love this type of color for fall, so I'm definitely going to keep this. This is one of their ultra glossy lips in the shade Dropout. I love this one to add a little bit of a vampy sheen to any look, so I'm going to keep this one. This is in the shade Lost. I'm going to go ahead and declutter this guy because if I wasn't keeping the Dose of Colors one, I'd probably keep this, but I just don't use it. I use the Dose of Colors one more, so I'm going to declutter this one. And again, because it's a lipstick that I have used, I'm going to go ahead and just toss it. This is the shade Rain. This is kind of like a orangey nude, kind of. I'm going to keep this because I like it. And this is one of their metallic lips in the shade Mugshot. I actually think I'm going to keep this one and declutter this one because I don't need two metallic lips. It's not my favorite formula. I just don't think it looks good on me. And this is in the shade Barracuda. I think this one's almost empty. Oh, no, I lied. It's the one in my purse that's almost empty. I'm going to go ahead and keep these. Alright, chest one, done. Okay, more lipsticks. I think I have like 5 things in here that are just all lip colors. Okay, this is, I believe it's an Avon lipstick. This is so old, it's not even funny, and it's so beat up, so I'm just going to go ahead and toss this. This is my MAC lipstick in Diva. I think this one's really pretty, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. This is an iconic London plumping gloss. I don't find myself using it, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. Actually, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to try and use it. Okay, this is the Michael Kors lip gloss in the shade Siren. I've had this one for a while, and I just don't use it, so I'm going to go ahead and trash it. And this is a little ultra metallic lip mini from, I don't think it's ColourPop. No, this is Ciate London, but I did use it for a while, but it is kind of old, so I'm going to go ahead and toss this as well. Okay, this is the Matte X lip pencil lippy stick in Goldie. I'm not crazy about the Matte X formula, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. And this is in Alari. This is just the regular matte formula. I'm going to keep this. And this is a Matte X in the shade Sauce. I wasn't crazy about this color, so I'm going to get rid of it as well. And this is the Ofra Ipsy Unzipped long-lasting liquid lipstick. I think because this was an Ipsy exclusive, I guess Ipsy Unzipped is the name. I just don't use this one, and I don't know if I've ever used it, so I'm actually just decluttering this one. Oh my gosh, I only kept 3 products from that one, guys. Alrighty. Next. Alright, first up we have this NYX liquid lipstick in The shade is LSCL 10. I keep this one around for football season because I'm a massive Ravens fan and I like to wear purple lipstick to the games to support my team, so I'm keeping this one. And this is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Copenhagen. I'm going to keep this because this is a perfect fall lip. This is an Avon lipstick in the shade Ravishing Rose. It's pretty, but I don't use it anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and trash it because it is pretty old. This is the Too Faced Melted Lipstick in the shade Melted Fig. Again, this is very, very old, and I don't trust it anymore, nor am I crazy about the color, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. And this is a Urban Decay lipstick in the color Ravenswood. I think I'll keep it for now. This is a Tarte Rainforest of the Sea mini lipstick in the shade Island Life. I actually really like this shade, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. And there's not a lot left of it, so I'm going to use it. Okay, this is a Hola Neon Velvet Liquid Lipstick. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm or an Ipsy. I've only used this once or twice, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. This is the Smashbox Orange. It's in the color Out Loud. It's a orange liquid lipstick. I think I've used this once for a challenge. Memories. But I think I've only used it the one time, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. So this is a ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Sookie. I'm going to go ahead and keep this guy. Guys, I'm actually doing really well in this train case. Kind of hype about it. Alright, on to the next one. Oh look, more lip colors. See, I told y'all. Okay, this is a Mary Kay lip gloss that I know for a fact is so incredibly old. I'm just gonna trash this. Lip balm, gotta keep it. This is another NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, but this is definitely not my color. I think I've used it once. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter it. And we have another orange lipstick. Maybe used this once. No bueno. So, declutter. This is another Avon lipstick in the shade Wineberry. I remember this one. I used to love this. And it's still actually in pretty good condition, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. Alright, this is a lippy stick in the shade Bossy. I'm going to go ahead and keep it. It would go well with that Dose of Colors liquid lipstick. Another lip balm. Another lip balm. Does this even have it? Yeah, that has stuff in it. Okay. And there's the Barracuda. I think this one... Yeah, this one's pretty much empty, so I'm going to toss it. Okay. Oh, this just has one product in it. This is the Urban Decay Vice Potted Lipstick and Lip Gloss Vault. I got this for Christmas a few years ago, but it's pretty old, and I also have never been a fan of potted lipsticks, so I'm going to go ahead and toss it because at this point it's old and dried out. I can tell that just by looking at it, so I wouldn't want to give this to anybody else. Oh look, we emptied a container. Hey, things that aren't lip products, huzzah! This is the Wet n Wild Sunset Striptease Bronzer. I'm going to go ahead and toss this because, as you can tell, I hit pan on it, which is great. But I also don't use it anymore since I have the bronzers from the Benefit Reunion Tour and my Physicians Formula bronzer, and I also have another bronzer thing coming in the mail, so I'm going to go ahead and trash it. This is the Tarte Feisty Amazonian Clay Blush. I really like this blush. I'm going to keep it. This is the Pacifica Rainbow Crystals Liquid Mineral Strobe in Nebula. I think this thing is so cool, and I need to put it back in my everyday makeup bag because the color is so cool. This is a single highlighter from Pure Cosmetics, which I didn't realize I had, in the shade Afterglow. I'm going to go ahead and keep this because I want to try out Pure Cosmetics, and clearly I didn't give this one enough of a try. This is the Glam Glow Nude Glow Moisturizer. Is there anything left in it? Yeah, there's still a little bit left in it. I actually really like this moisturizer, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it and try and use it up. And then we have the Wander Beauty Trip for Two Blush and Bronzer Duo. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. I got this in a BoxyCharm, I believe, a few months ago. But I've only used it once or twice because the colors are just not my thing. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. Next up, this is a single eyeshadow that I got in an Ipsy from Hikari Cosmetics in the shade Mulberry. The packaging is a little broken, but I think I've only used this once or twice, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. This is the Pacifica Blush and Bronzer Duo. I actually got pretty good use out of this over the summer for my musical that I was in, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. And then another Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Party. I'm going to go ahead and keep this as well. This is a Tarte Rainforest of the Sea 4-in-1 Setting Mist. I'm going to keep it if for no other reason to use it up, because I can tell it's really, really low. And then we have two NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils here. As much as I want to keep these are very old. I've had them in my collection for a while, so I think I just need to start over with the NYX lip pencils and just try and buy some new ones soon. So I'm going to go ahead and toss these. Last one for side one. Alrighty. This is the Pixi Glow Tonic. I really like this product. I'm going to go ahead and finish it up. I think it's actually... It was not that color before. This is actually expired, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and toss it. This is a Appeal Liquid Lipstick. I'm going to go ahead and declutter it because I don't know if I've ever used this. This is a Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow primer. I don't think I've ever used this either. And again, you guys know I'm loyal to the NYX eyeshadow primer, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. Oh, this is a Vintage by Jessica Liebeskind lip gloss. I'm going to go ahead and keep it because I think it's pretty. This is the Drunk Elephant Cantaloupe number 9 Jelly Cleanser. I'm going to go ahead and keep this because I like it. I just got this. This is the ColourPop Disney Frozen 2 lip gloss in the shade Free Spirit. I believe this is from the Anna collection, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this. And the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. I love this product, and one day I'm going to get myself to buy the full size of it, but I'm going to keep it. And that completes side one, so we are almost done with my declutter. Yay! Ooh, we're getting into eyeliners now. Alright. Clearly, I've not opened this Rimmel Scandaleyes, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it for when I run out. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. This has been open for a long time, so this is mad expired. Same with this Lancome CLS Lash Primer Booster. I got this in like my very first Influencer ever. This has been open for a while and this is expired, along with its co-conspirator, the Lancome Definicils Mascara. This Big Ego Mascara, again, it's been open for a little while, so I think it's expired. This is the Tarte Sex Kitten Liner, I believe. Yeah, I don't think I've ever even used this, or if I have, I've only used a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. It's just a little trial size, but someone could totally get use out of this. This is the Smashbox Always On Gel Liner. I've definitely used this one, but I think he's old and expired, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. And this is the Lock Color Waterproof Pencil Eyeliner in Pearl Brown. I'm going to go ahead and declutter this because I think I've only used it once or twice, but I have a very similar shade from the ColourPop Cream Gel Liners. So I'm going to declutter that. This is a ColourPop Cream Gel Liner, but it's pretty dried out, so I'm going to go ahead and toss it. This is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. It's not dried out yet, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. This is the Duce Fierce and Fine Graphic Eyeliner Pencil. That one's not dried out yet either, so I'm going to keep it. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. I wasn't crazy about this one. Like, I was using it for a while and it got the job done, but I'm not crazy about it, so I'm going to go ahead and toss it. And this is, last but not least for this box, this is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher Mascara. Again, I think it's been open for a little while and looks like it's almost empty, so I'm going to go ahead and trash it. So this was the other powder that I was talking about I was going to keep. This is the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. I love this powder. I think it's really, really good. This is the So Susan Blush and Go Luminizing Blush. It has like no pigment to it, so I'm going to go ahead and trash it. And this is the CoverGirl setting powder. I have enough pressed powder, so I'm going to go ahead and trash that. It's pretty old. I'm trying to kind of go quickly because I can see that my camera battery is dying. Okay, Smashbox Studio Skin, way too light for me. I'm going to go ahead and trash this. Okay. So I am decluttering this Smashbox concealer. I'm also going to trash the Avon Long Lasting Concealer. This is old and not my shade. This is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Base Tape Hydrating Primer. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. This is the Almay Best Blend Forever Makeup. This is almost out, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. And this is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Sunscreen Foundation. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. This is really good for summertime when I'm tan. Oh my god, I have more products from Pacifica than I thought I did, clearly. But I actually am going to go ahead and declutter this one. This is a little Pacifica eyeshadow palette. I don't think I've ever used this. If I have, I've used it like once or twice. I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. These are my Baddington lashes that I got in a FabFitFun. I really like them, so I'm going to keep them. This is a little Pixie eyeshadow duo. I'm going to go ahead and declutter it because I've only used it a few times. And this is the Golden Goddess Gold eyeshadow from Int Cosmetics. Again, I've only used it once or twice, so I'm going to declutter it. These are all of my Kiss lashes. I'm going to keep them. Not even going to open them. Okay, now we're getting into single shadow land. So this is the Steve Laurent single eyeshadow in rose gold. I think it's really pretty. I'm going to keep it. I'm also going to keep this one from Luna by Luna. This is in the shade Celine. So this NYX single eyeshadow in cherry is very old and I just don't use it anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and trash it. I'm going to declutter this one by Beauty Basics. It has a little bit of hard pan, but it's not too used. So this is in Satin Taupe. I'm going to declutter. I think I've only used this guy once. This is the Suva Beauty single eyeshadow in Turmeric. I'm going to declutter this. This Sephora blue single eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and keep it because I just have like... I'm going to keep this one for sentimental value because I used to use this all the time. This MAC single eyeshadow in Cranberry. Do you have any? Yeah, you have pigment to you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and keep this. This is the Restless single eyeshadow from L'Oreal Hip High Intensity Pigments. I'm going to keep it. And this is the What's the Tea eyeshadow mini from The Balm. And we are on the last container. This is the last little bit of my makeup collection here. So this is the Naked Cosmetics pigment in the shade Mother Nature. I'm going to go ahead and toss it because I'm pretty sure this is pretty old and it's messy. And yeah, it's getting everywhere right now. Oh my god. Okay. Nope, it's that one's time. It is also this time, it is the Palladio 50/50 Cat Eye Liquid Liner and Smoky Kajal Liner. This is very, very old and I do not trust this anymore. I'm going to get rid of it. This is the Illamasqua Coloring Pencil in the shade Lust. I'm going to sharpen that one and keep it. Maybelline Snapscara, old and expired. Cream Gel Cream Gel Liner. I can get some use out of that one. This is in the shade Crybaby. It's a like lavender shade. This is a NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base. Oh, this is the clear one, but it's pretty empty, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. Old and expired mascara from Duce, and an eyeshadow, not eyeshadow, eyeliner pencil. Keeping, for the record. Okay, so that is everything for my declutter. I will go ahead and post pictures of all of the piles here of what I'm keeping, what I'm decluttering, and what I'm trashing. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. Sorry for rushing here at the very end. My camera battery is going to die and I wanted to finish up before it did. So thank you so much for watching. I will be uploading a lot more videos soon with some of the new makeup. I really hope you enjoyed those. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye everybody!